My name is Marie Watson. I'm a missionary in Southeast Asia for the past 11 years. My husband and I established an international church in this country. Initially, we started out with a church plant, but always Joel knew that the church was just going to be a launching pad for other ministries. So his heart, his passion was children. For me, I had a heart and a passion to work with human trafficking victims. When we first started the church, it was underground. We moved from being hidden, so to speak, to now we're in a 4-level building in a very prominent place in the area where we lived. It was an amazing time. But in October 2018, it was a day just like any other day. Joel was with the children, he was teaching the children, and he told somebody who unusually was with him in the class, "Please manage this class for me just a little while. I really need to take this phone call." He bent over, he said, "I can't breathe," and he dropped. In that moment, God took him home. It felt like coming home when I went back. Our home was there. But the reality was we had just moved into a new apartment 3 weeks before. When I walked in that door, I saw the boxes, and to be honest, I felt silence. I felt a lot of silence. I felt the emptiness of the space. That was a little bit tough. No, that was a lot tough. Because I had to learn to suddenly make this apartment that was meant for the both of us, set it up for just Marie to be functional. I was working so much in the apartment, I was unpacking, I was trying to get things done, and I noticed that my ring kept snagging, my wedding ring kept snagging my clothes. But the day went on, I was busy, I didn't stop to really look at it. That particular day, I was taking a friend to the airport. So I took them to the airport, and for the first time, I looked down at my ring, and I saw that one of the stones was gone. And I thought, Lord, wow, this is too much. Something else that I have lost that I can never replace. I didn't cry in the airport. I was proud of myself. I made it home, but once I walked in that door, I lost it. And I was telling the Lord, what can I do? I don't even believe I can turn it over to a jeweler because I'm not sure that it's going to come back the way it was. And my second son called me. He never calls me in the middle of the night. And he said, "Okay, Mom, what's happening?" And then I started telling him the story, and I was so distraught. And he got quiet, and I got quiet, and he said, "Mom, you're just looking at it wrong. You're not giving your ring to break a promise. You're getting the ring fixed so that you can keep the promise." But I had a work to do. I still had a purpose. God still had a plan. So those 3 months, that was a good healing time for my heart, but just a strong time of reminding me that just because I had this unexpected development in my life, that doesn't mean that God has left me. That doesn't mean that the work, what He has prepared for me, has stopped. And I had just reminders of God everywhere. And I think that's the biggest thing we have to hang on to, because the enemy lies to us and he tells us we're alone. He tells us, you can't do that. He tells us, this is the end. But that's not the truth. We're never alone. And as long as He gives us breath, it's never the end. Whenever life circumstances pull you back, when you're in the middle of something that you think you can't go through, you think it's too big, it's too hard, you don't even know how to move forward. I think that's the key thing. Don't stop moving forward, because God is there. He's in your forward. Just keep moving. keep believing, keep trusting, keep working. It's an amazing combination. Nothing is impossible with God.